Magic Johnson's story did not begin under bright lights. Long before arenas roared with his name, he was Irvin Johnson Jr., a boy born on August 14, 1959, in Lansing, Michigan, into a family of 10 children. Life was crowded, noisy, and filled with hardship. His father, Irvin Sr., worked grueling shifts at General Motors and climbed into a garbage truck at dawn, while his mother, Christine, cleaned classrooms until her hands burned from harsh chemicals. From a young age, Magic witnessed tireless effort without guaranteed reward. Hunger was not the deepest wound. Humiliation was. On weekends, he accompanied his father on trash routes, only to be mocked by children who called him Trash Boy. He scrubbed himself clean, but the embarrassment lingered far longer than any dirt. School offered little refuge. In 1971, he entered Everett High School, a mostly white institution where integration battles meant he was often treated like an intruder. Rocks hit the bus, classmates stared in silence, and teammates sometimes refused to pass him the ball. Yet, Magic discovered an escape in the cold, pre-dawn mornings on a cracked outdoor basketball court. There, the ball did not judge him, and every dribble, every shot, became a small victory over shame. It was on that cold concrete that the foundation of Magic Johnson was built, and a quiet truth took root. One day, he would rise so high that no one would ever doubt him again. The birth of Magic. By the mid-1970s, Irvin had grown into a tall, confident teenager whose talent could no longer be ignored. Every early morning practice began to show its worth as he stepped onto real gym floors. One night in 1973, in a packed high school gym, he recorded 36 points, 18 rebounds, and 16 assists, prompting a local reporter to whisper a name that would define him forever: Magic. The moniker thrilled him, but also carried weight, as even his mother reminded him only God performs true magic. Tragedy struck soon after when his best friend, Reggie Chastain, died in a car accident. Reggie had been the first to believe in him, and his loss left a void, but it also strengthened Magic's resolve. When Everett High won the state championship the following year, Magic dedicated the victory to Reggie, fulfilling a silent promise that shaped his character. By 1977, he brought that determination to Michigan State University, training with a hunger no one else could match. In the 1979 NCAA championship against Larry Bird, Magic played with confidence born from those freezing mornings and personal losses, leading his team to victory and signaling the arrival of a new kind of star. Showtime and NBA stardom Magic. Johnson entered the NBA in 1979, not just as a player, but as a transformative force. Los Angeles, already home to legends, felt the energy shift the moment he stepped on the court. He made basketball faster, brighter, and more thrilling. The 1980 NBA Finals marked his first moment of legendary leadership. With Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sidelined due to injury, Magic, at just 20, stepped into the center position and delivered one of the most remarkable performances in sports history. 42 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. Showtime was born, and the city of Los Angeles celebrated not just a victory, but a new king of basketball. Over the following decade, Magic redefined excellence, winning 5 championships, 3 MVP awards, and 12 All-Star selections while amassing more than 10,000 assists. His no-look passes and fast breaks weren't just entertainment. They were statements of control, precision, and joy. Yet behind the dazzling performances, Magic carried the quiet burden of expectation. Exhaustion, injuries, and relentless travel were constant companions. In hotel rooms after victories, he often sat alone with nothing but silence. The world saw Magic, the hero. Few noticed Irvin, the young man still fighting internal battles and seeking purpose. Confronting HIV, On November 7, 1991, Magic Johnson announced to the world that he had contracted HIV and would retire from basketball. The news shocked the nation. At the time, HIV was poorly understood, and fear and stigma were rampant. Suddenly, Magic was no longer just a superstar. He became a symbol of the unknown, and the world struggled to reconcile the joyous figure they had cheered for with a life-threatening diagnosis. At home, the uncertainty weighed heavily. His wife, Cookie, was 7 weeks pregnant, and the couple endured anxious days waiting for medical reassurance. When the results confirmed that Cookie and their baby were safe, relief brought tears, but the shadow of the disease lingered. Magic took responsibility for his diagnosis and openly acknowledged his early mistakes, demonstrating honesty and accountability. Despite fear and public scrutiny, he returned briefly for the 1992 NBA All-Star Game, showcasing resilience even as some players hesitated to be near him. Attempts to rejoin the Lakers or coach were short-lived, and Magic faced the painful reality that the basketball world he had once dominated had moved forward without him. Building a business empire forced to redefine his identity, Magic turned his focus to community and business. Walking through underserved neighborhoods in Los Angeles, he saw opportunity where others saw risk. Banks dismissed his ideas, but he persisted, using his own savings to launch Magic Johnson Enterprises. His first project, reopening the Baldwin Hills Theater, revitalized a neglected space and signaled the start of a new chapter. Collaborating with Starbucks in the late 1990s, he proved premium coffee could thrive in working-class, predominantly Black communities. That venture's success laid the groundwork for expansion into real estate, insurance, and entertainment, creating jobs and revitalizing communities nationwide. In 2012, he became part owner of the Los Angeles Dodgers and later added stakes in the Los Angeles Sparks, LAFC, and the Washington Commanders, cementing his status as a business visionary. By 2025, Magic's net worth exceeded $1.5 billion, proving that ambition and resilience could redefine life after sports, love, family, and fatherhood. Amid business triumphs, Magic's heart remained anchored in family. He and Cookie endured early challenges together, navigating HIV while raising children. His first son, Andre, was born in 1981, and Magic admitted to missing moments in those early years, learning slowly how to be a present father. Over time, their bond strengthened, and Andre became a trusted partner in Magic's enterprises. In 1992, Magic and Cookie welcomed their daughter, EJ, who grew into a courageous and authentic young man, teaching Magic about unconditional love when he came out as gay in 2013. Their youngest, Elisa, survived a frightening home invasion in 2018, reinforcing for Magic the fragility of life and the paramount importance of family. Through each challenge, he learned that true legacy is measured not in trophies or wealth, but in love, presence, and enduring commitment. Life with HIV and daily resilience. Even decades after his diagnosis, Magic maintains a disciplined routine to protect his health. Each morning begins with medication, controlled breathing, and quiet reflection. Age and years of athletic wear take their toll on his joints, and medication sometimes disrupts his sleep, yet he approaches every day with determination. Cookie remains a steady presence, offering support in the quiet moments. Hospital visits, blood tests, and health monitoring continue, but Magic faces them with the same resilience that propelled him through adversity from his earliest days. Life has grown quieter, deeper, and richer in perspective. He cherishes slow breakfasts, playful moments with his children, and the opportunity to contribute meaningfully to his community. His empire continues to grow, but the measure of success is no longer applause. It is impact, love, and shared possibility. Redefining greatness, Magic Johnson's story transcends basketball. He defined greatness not just through athletic achievement, but through courage, resilience, and commitment to others. He turned early humiliation into determination, personal loss into motivation, and illness into a platform for transformation. His business ventures revitalized communities, created opportunities, and challenged conventional assumptions. His family taught him the depth of love, forgiveness, and the importance of showing up even when life is hard. Today, he stands as a man who has faced mortality, disappointment, and doubt, yet continues to thrive. He has outlasted fear, outworked challenges, and rewritten what it means to leave a lasting legacy. The lasting legacy. As Magic Johnson reflects on his life, he sees triumphs beyond championships and bank accounts. His greatest victories are measured in endurance, relationships, and the courage to keep moving forward. The spotlight that once defined him is no longer necessary. He has become a quiet force of inspiration and resilience. Every investment, every mentorship, every family moment carries the imprint of a man who refused to let hardship dictate the end of his story. Magic Johnson once dazzled the world with his athletic brilliance. Today, he inspires it with his humanity, determination, and heart. In every sense, he is still magic, not because of what he achieved on the court, but because of the life he continues to lead, the love he nurtures, and the hope he inspires in others.